when you were younger, why didn't finishing high school work for you at that time? Tell us what was going on in your life back then, or why you had to pursue your GED.
Well, story time. So,
Mhm.
with my story of um, school, a little bit different. Where
Okay.
for me, I actually attended school in the islands in the island of Jamaica, and while transferring from Jamaica to here, my transcript from here to there didn't much like pan out pretty much. And I actually wanted to attend Broward College. That was literally down the street. And then upon there, they told me that the only way I'll be able to get into the program is if I'll be able to go to get my GED and stuff like that. And I did pursue that. And then upon completing that, and I'm here today, and I'm still smiling, and it's a little bit different, but I'm here today still, and I'm something that I don't regret doing, and I think everyone should. If they don't have the opportunity to, there's always opportunity. Just be a willingness to try, and there is a support system. A lot of children go to school and they don't have a level of support that is needed for them to go to school. But there is an opportunity with loving teachers, not just teachers, but also parents, a role model. Like yourself, Miss Katie, you're able to inspire us as young adults, young men, even older adults too, people who are more of age and those who are wanting to take that next step in their education may have a little bit of step back in life. Things happen, but they're able to use this as a springboard to propel themselves forward. So my experience is a little bit different, but everyone's story is different, experience is different, but we're all here to achieve greatness.
Right. So
Uh-huh.
with that, you mentioned coming from Jamaica, coming from
Yes,
another
ma'am.
country, somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, Jamo. Let's go back to that moment. What
Uh-huh.
was that transition like? You're in a new place, new culture. You're
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out life.
Mm-hmm.
Then you realize this diploma piece, right? They now say
Uh-huh.
in order for you to move forward, you kind of
Mm-hmm.
need to step back and go get that credential. So what was
Indeed.
going on through
Indeed.
your mind as your transition from a whole new country? What was that like for you?
Well, to be quite honest with you, first of all, was the lesson plan, the way how things are taught, the way how things are explained is different. First of all, me coming from a Jamaican background, a Jamaican household, education is something that is very like precious, and it's something that as Jamaicans we pride ourselves, we strive for greatness, and it's something that most of us don't always have opportunity to receive, but most of us do our best to. And with being able to learn from a different teacher, from a different way of teaching, is different versus where some schools, some teachers may just go off of, okay, this is the lesson plan, this would need to be done, they need to be executed, this need to do that. It's more like there's no time put into the student. It was more about time putting into the preparation of the lesson and to teach it. But that one-on-one, I find that was something that was different for me, that I was able to receive from my teachers. Just also to add to, I never attended school here in the United States. I never went to high school here, so the curriculum here I'm not so much familiar with, but all the schooling I've had here and me being able to attend schools like this, it was also a different experience and a different environment. It was more welcoming, School didn't feel like a burden. School didn't feel like man, I gotta go in today and I gotta deal with this teacher and these kids over here, or what happens in school system. You have bullies, you have the ones who are more privileged, less privileged. People will crack on you because of your shoes. People crack on you because you dress a certain way, or even too because you may have an accent when you speak. But that wasn't so. It was more like everyone is there to achieve.